Have you been struggling with a dotted quaver and semiquaver? You are in the right place to get the simplest explanation ever. So sit back and watch this. A dotted quaver and semiquaver pattern is made up of one dotted quaver and one semiquaver note joined together as their flags. This rhythmic grouping is where a dotted quaver takes 3/4 beats followed by a semiquaver which takes 1/4 beats. They all add up to 1 beat. This is how the rhythm pattern looks like. It is written as a dotted quaver note immediately followed by a semiquaver. Now, when beamed together, the dotted quaver has a dot after it, right beside the head, and the semiquaver connects with 2 beams. That means that the first beam is only for the dotted quaver and the semiquaver, while the second beam is very, very short. It doesn't connect with the dotted quaver. This is because this pattern actually comes from the 4 semiquavers pattern, right? And when you have more than 1 semiquaver, the 2 flags must be beamed together. Okay, now here in this pattern, since the semiquaver is standing with somebody, the 2 flags which will be beamed together with the dotted quaver is not beamed together. It's just 1 flag that is beamed together with the dotted quaver, while the other one is only for the semiquaver, because the dotted quaver note is not a semiquaver. It's that simple. We are moving straight to how this pattern sounds like, and this has confused so many musicians over the years. I'm going to break it down in the simplest way ever now. So listen. Now, this pattern, like I mentioned earlier in this video, comes from the family of the 4 semiquavers. I remember we used the fruits called watermelon to explain this bit better. So we have watermelon, 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 watermelon. Now, how do we clap this particular pattern? We said that the dotted quaver has 3 quaver notes, right? 3/4, while the semiquaver has just 1/4, right? 1/4 notes, 1/4 beats, right? So all together, it's going to be something like this. Ta 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 ta. Because when you add everything together, it's going to give you 4/4 beats, right? 3/4 plus 1/4 is 4/4. So it's going to be ta 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 ta. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. That's it. But we're going to give this pattern its own fruit name, and it is mango. Mango. So it's gonna be mango, 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 mango. Very simple. So imagine a quartet is a circle. This pattern is actually 3/4 and 1/4 of that circle. Dotted quaver note takes 3/4, while the semiquaver note takes just 1/4. And don't forget that in a circle, normally we have 4 parts of the circle, right? We have 4 quarter beats in the circle. So the dotted quaver takes 3, leaving just 1 for the semiquaver. The UK or British name is called dotted quaver semiquaver, while the US or American name is called dotted 8th notes, 16th notes. In the Baroque era, which is 1600 to 1800, dotted rhythms were widely used to add elegance and rhythmic energy, especially in dances like in minuets and in French overtures, where the long shots rhythm became a stylistic hallmark. In the Romantic era, which is the 1800s, composers like Beethoven and Chopin used this dotted quaver semiquaver pattern to build drama and contrast. Like I mentioned in previous video where we have the long short beats and the short long beats, this one is long shots. And it was widely used by composers in those days. As explained earlier, The dotted quaver takes 3/4 beats, right? While the semiquaver takes quarter beats, and everything must sum up to 1 beat, because 1 beat is the main beat in a simple time signature. So anytime you see this pattern, just know it falls under 1 beat. At 60 beats per minute, 1 crotchet beat is 1 second, which is the main beat of the simple time signature. So that means that the dotted quaver is going to be 0.75 beats, while the semiquaver is going to be 0.25 beats, and everything must sum up to 1 second. Now let's see how this sounds. At 120 beats per minute, 1 crotchet is 0.5 seconds, which is the main beat in the simple time signature. So that means that 1 dotted quaver is going to be 0.375 seconds, while the semiquaver is going to be 0.125 seconds. Now let's see how this sounds. This pattern creates a contrast in sheet music and is usually called the long shots pattern. And in quick succession, it grabs the listener's attention. It also has expressiveness, often used in melodies to emphasize forward movements. It keeps the writing in rhythm and prevents monotony by breaking up straight, even notes. This pattern is usually found in the simple time signature like 4/4, 3/4, and 2/4, and it acts as the main beat, and is usually called long short beat as explained previously. In the compound time signature, it can also be found, but it creates like a syncopation against the usual 3 quavers subdivision. The dotted quaver and semiquaver pattern can appear with rests in your music sheets, and this has confused so many musicians over the years. I'm going to break it down thoroughly so you understand it perfectly. Now, in this pattern, you can see that we have 1 semiquaver note, 2 semiquaver rests, and 1 semiquaver note as the last one. Don't forget that this pattern comes from the family of the 4 semiquavers. So 2 semiquavers in the middle is going to be quiet, while the first and last is going to be tapped. And if you listen to this clearly, it sounds like the dotted quaver and semiquaver pattern. Now listen to this. Right? Remember we use watermelon for the 4 semiquavers pattern. So think of something like this. And it sounds the same as mango, 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 mango. A difference is that in mango, man is sustained, right? While the go is tapped, right? Here too, the man, that's going to be M. So the AM, which carries the 2 semiquaver rests, is going to be quiet. So it's going to be M, go, M, go, M, go, M, go, M, go, M, go, M, go. So wallon and M go are actually the same thing. Now, this will be more pronounced when you play it on a musical instrument. So don't forget that this sounds the same thing, kind of. Difference is that mango, in mango rhythm, man is sustained. But in this rhythm, man is not sustained. It's just the first note that must be tapped. Now let us take this to a metronome sound and see the difference. With all these explanations now, let's now go to an exercise where all these patterns can be found. we've come to the end of this amazing rhythmic pattern. So make sure you try out all the exercises on your own. And if you have any questions so far, please drop it in the comment section and I'll be right there to answer it. So don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next topic, which is semiquaver and the dotted quiver notes. Have a wonderful time.